Yo, finally and forever, episode 28. Today with special guest
Candelaria, Miss Candy.
Candy. KIOSKOGOD
FAYN.
You already know. All right, guys, so this is action packed. We're going to jump right into it, right? FAYN just came back from a New York trip. I need to hear all the details. Go.
Wow.
Oh, before that, like, share, subscribe, share it to all your friends. You already know what it is. Boom.
Damn, New York was. Damn, bro, I forgot that.
More energy, twice. Please.
Yo, because I forgot that. I'm like, New York, we spoke about Fat Joe.
No.
But I'm thinking, damn, I went back just
exactly.
again. And I'm
that's what I want to hear about, bro, because I haven't seen you since the New York trip.
Yo, I stayed in Times Square. This time was different.
Oh!
I stayed in Times Square.
Like, so big vibes? Big.
Super big vibes because just going outside, it was literally something to do. Like,
so staying in Times Square, does it give you a different perspective on the whole New York City stay?
Yo, it was like if you stayed on Oceans, at a hotel on Oceans. Like, the only thing different, like, Ocean will die out 4 or 5 in the morning.
Okay.
This shit never died out.
Oh, no,
like even if even stragglers was like, yo, what's up? Like 5, it's niggas about to wake up any time, bro. Like, we're good.
No,
people were outside. Everybody was working. It's like it never. If there was quiet, bro, it was like an hour.
So how many days were you out there?
Longer than I needed to be. Way longer than I needed to be.
2 weeks.
7 days.
7 days. Okay.
Fucking 7.
So let's segue into this because Candy, you're from
the Bronx.
You're from the Bronx.
Yes,
What part of the Bronx you from?
South Bronx.
South Bronx.
By Hutts Point.
Very famous. Very famous. The reason I bring this is because the audience doesn't know you. So let them know, you know what I'm saying, where you from, you know what I'm saying? Like you're a little bit of your background.
Okay. Well, I'm really happy to be here.
Yes.
I already feel like I'm having a lot of fun. I'm Candy, and I'm born and raised in the South Bronx. And I've been living in Miami on and off for the last 20 years.
Oof.
So
now you're like Floridian.
This is home. This is home. I want to retire probably here. I'm not sure. It depends.
He went to Times Square, you know, and he's having a whole bunch of fun, right? You know what I mean? Living the New York life.
Yes.
You're from the Bronx.
Yes.
In a New Yorker's perspective,
you
know, staying in Times Square, like, what's your opinion on that?
Yo, Times Square is so, I think, predictable for a New York tourist.
Okay.
But when you're there, it brings out almost the kid in you.
It does. But even as a New Yorker, right? Like, for example, let the audience know. Let me talk to you about some New York stuff, right?
Yes, let's do it.
Do New Yorkers go to the Statue of Liberty?
Negative.
Okay, that's what a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel like
when you're in 5th grade and a school trip, that's when you go to Statue of Liberty.
Okay.
As an adult,
like, what do we have?
Tootsies. I'm just saying.
And then niggas wonder why I go to strip clubs and start touching my booty.
But wait. We'll talk about that in a second, okay? Let's leave some, you know what I'm saying? Some meat on the bone.
So do we have anything like the Statue of Liberty in Miami?
Nah, bro. Maybe that light. What is that? That light thing in what's that little island that you can go to for the beach?
Oh, Star.
Where they
Key Biscayne.
Oh, with the lighthouse.
The lighthouse. That's probably the closest that we have for a Statue of Liberty.
Yikes.
Think about it. That's it.
That's it.
Or is it the Kaseya Center? You know.
That feels a little sad, bro. American Airlines Arena, the formal.
I mean, New York has been around since like forever. So like.
Yeah. Okay. So Times Square is magical. What's your question?
No, I just wanted to know because look, if New Yorkers don't go to the Statue of Liberty, right? So Times Square, do you consider it like played out? Obviously, you said no right now because it's magical.
Well, okay, no, but it is played out. If you live in the city,
yes, you're born
and you
New Yorker.
Actually like this is your vibe, blah blah blah. You don't go to Times Square for like Times Square. I think is charming. It's adorable, but it's not like your spot to really chill at.
Facts. As a New Yorker,
no, you want to go.
Yes.
Yeah, like you want to go to like the. I like okay, even in Miami, right? We were to think about the places that we like out here. Here in Miami, we can enjoy like the places that are not as popular to tourist eyes.
Yes.
We want the places that are like the hidden gems. Times Square is not a hidden gem, bro.
Yeah, because you know, like the difference between Miami and New York, when you just from what you're saying, is like everything here is so like Americanized in the sense like everything is malls, strip malls, like it's in your face. It's like to find hidden gems like a hidden bodega, a lounge. Yeah. Like besides Wynwood, I feel like it's kind of difficult to find these gems. They do have them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little bit out of your way. Where I feel like in New York, you would never get tired of exploring the city. You know what I mean? Like you could walk down one block and just see a bunch of housing, but all of a sudden there's like a like a Mongolian like eatery.
Because we went to Brooklyn and there wasn't too much walking. Like Brooklyn was like
no, but the new Brooklyn is good. Like by Barclays.
By the bar. But
I mean, if you're going to East New York, bro, like what are you doing?
We had a nice Airbnb in Brooklyn, right? Okay. But once we walked out there, it was like Like
but wait. When you say a nice Airbnb, what area was this?
This was like Fulton.
But Fulton, because Fulton Bed-Stuy is nice now.
Fulton.
It was cute. It was
what was do you remember the neighborhood name? Because all I could remember was Miller and Lots, New Lots. Miller and New Lots.
Wait, New Lots? Oh.
Yeah, it was because
I used to stay by New Lots on Georgia and Hegeman, and that's like Brownsville, East New York, like New Lots.
That's the only thing I could remember.
But I mean, New Lots is a very long street, so it's a pause.
To get grab a leaf. And I just remembered, remember Miller Ave and New Lots.
Okay.
But so, even finding the grab a leaf was a bullshit journey.
Yeah, but it was like only 3 minutes away from the crib, so it was still like that area.
There wasn't many grab a leaf places.
Oh hell no, it was a mission.
Oh.
In Manhattan or in Brooklyn.
That's a fact.
So highlights of the New York trip.
Yes.
This is where we're gonna get into it. You know, say follow your father, like, share, subscribe.
He said highlights, by the way. So, like, if you want to start with good, that'd be great, and then work your way.
I mean, let it do a thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ay, Dios mío.
So I have to say, all right, the best thing for the ladies that are listening, and maybe also for the men that are always trying to, like, I guess we always want to get it right with our person. How do you make it cute? How do you make it sexy? How do you like move with spontaneity and like have a dope time?
I did not know it was going this way. I'm loving it.
Listen, we went to Central Park. My only thing was like, it's the fall. It's New York. I really, really want to take in Central Park. I was born and raised in the South Bronx, and I didn't get the memo on my city until I was like in my 1920.
Okay.
And that's when I went to Hunter College. Salute to Hunter College, Midtown, uptown, Upper East Side. And I was like, I really just want to go to Central Park. I want to smell the city. I want to take in the leaves and all that, like all that girly shit. Anyway, he was like, all right, let's do it, bro. Let's do it. My only game plan was like, I want to do Central Park. And when we got there, it was beautiful because he was like, babe, you want like a horse carriage ride? And I was like,
I saw the post. Yo, all I can think was like, horse and carriage. Yo, keep going.
Wait, what?
Horse and carriage.
Did you just say horse and carriage?
I mean, I'm just saying, bro. When I saw the post, in my mind, Mace Camera, horse and carriage.
Yo.
I know, but continue. I'm sorry. But
at some point, I was like, yes.
No, I mean, it's a must. Like, you know what I mean? I would have done it. I would have been horse and carriage it up. You know what I mean?
So it was dope. So we walked, we're puffing, we're enjoying the city. We're taking it in, and it all felt like legit magical, bro, because the weather's like mid-70s, and I'm like, okay, amazing. For all people listening that are from other states throughout the country, bro, you've got to invest mid-October, Central Park, New York. No other experience like it. And you make it whatever the heck you want it to. But go with the person that feels like the sun. And FAYN felt like the sun.
That was fire. So, okay. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh, Lord.
Definitely. So here's the thing.
No cheese.
Yeah, so he doesn't like cheese, and I try my best to cut back on.
Yeah, can I get a chopped?
Bacon.
He's like, chopped cheese? He's like, nah, just chopped.
And bacon, egg, and no
cheese. On a roll.
Yeah,
he's like,
bacon, egg, and no cheese.
But the food is super good.
No, of course. I mean, New York is amazing. You know what I mean? Like, You know, Chinese food, 4 chicken wings, fried rice with a Dutch. Well, that's old school. But you know what I mean? But yeah, 4 chicken wings, fried rice. Beef patties with cheese. With hot fries and a quart of water.
Oh. How about the cocoa bread?
Oh yeah, if you have money for the cocoa bread, then no, beef patty and cheese inside a cocoa bread. Oh no, it's a wrap. You gotta go take a nap after that.
With like a cold Sprite.
Oof. Or like 3/4 waters.
Or 3/4 waters.
I mean, you know how it is. You know, New York was a tough time. If you had $5, you know, in New York back then, you had to be creative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know how it is.
Yeah.
Because it's expensivo. You know what I mean? Like the New York that I got to know at that time was already becoming like not gentrified how it is now, but it was the beginnings of it. You know what I mean? Like it was already kind of thought of, but this was like before Barclays and all that.
So wait, are you born and raised in New York?
No, negativo. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico till I was like an older jit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, older. Like 15, and then I moved to California. You know what I mean? Like, but like to go from Puerto Rico to China, I mean to LA is like going to China.
LA?
Yeah, like all my homies were like, California. Diablo! Papi, tú nunca vas a regresar, brother. It was like me saying like, yo, man, so I got hired at NASA. And like, guys, this is it for me, man. Like, you know what I mean? Reggaeton, like, yeah, bro, like, it was weird.
Wait, what the hell? How'd you go from PR to LA?
Because my pops was an engineer in this company in Puerto Rico, and he got a transfer.
Okay.
And so yeah, bro, like it was.
Did you like it?
My first year I didn't at all because it was such a culture shock. My English was no bueno. I was like jazz, very good. I knew nothing of, because I grew up like anybody that I had ever met that went to the United States went to New York. Puerto Rico, New York is like, at that time that was it.
You never hear Puerto Ricans.
Like I didn't even meet a Puerto Rican from Chicago. Like, you know what I mean? Like I never knew there was Puerto Ricans there. So I'm thinking like, yo, if you're going to the United States, you're going to go to New York. Like that was my mentality, right? So California, and then this was at the hype of the East Coast, West Coast beef. So I had a rough, like, I didn't know anything about the codes, and then not knowing English, and I'm thrown in a situation where I'm already in high school. So like, I'm going in high school, and everybody's looking at me like, bruh, like look at your clothes. Yo, like it's over. Like, you know what I mean? Like this is just that alone. Like it's over. Because in Puerto Rico we were uniforms. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it is like to me, like regular clothes, I was like, oh no, I'm never gonna make it. Like I got 3 jeans for the whole year. Like it's a wrap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was over.
What kind of sneakers?
Oh, bro, I had like, I didn't even know what type of sneakers, but they were bonk, yo. Like it was like, this is no bueno. Like my mother was the type to like put like shoes on layaway for like 7 months.
Yo, my mom.
But like, you know what I mean? But like everybody had them brand new, and I had the cacas. But then when my mom got it on layaway, I was fresh. I was like, I got the same shoes you got, but mine was new though. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh, yo. But nigga throws shit because they'd be like, yeah, but I've been had these. It's like you're like 6 months late. I'm like, yeah, but they're clean though.
But they're clean though.
Yeah, but that didn't matter. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you, right? You ever been to a LA strip club?
No.
No?
Never. Oh, because you gotta remember, like, I was in the era of like, bitches ain't shit but hoes and trick. Like, you know what I mean? Or like, it ain't no fun. So back then, bro, like LA today is not the LA of yesterday, right? Oh, of course. LA at that time, if you were giving women money, remember, because Snoop Dogg was on some pimp shit, and LA at that time was very pimpish, like E40, Sugar Free. So
it was sucker shit to give a stripper.
Bro, it was like if you at that time, if like, yo, I took my girl to like In-N-Out, they're like, oh, you took her to In-N-Out, yo, this nigga's a bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was that we were very young and we were influenced by all that music, so it was more like New York was always different, because New York, like, you could tell like dudes had like, they would dress fly. And I'm not saying LA niggas didn't have money, but what you saw on TV, and especially Miami, and especially down south, not just Miami, but down south, the strip club culture was everything. Like even New York, like, yo, let's keep it real. In New York, I was about to ask you. Yeah, like even New York was like strip clubs, right? That shit is so shit.
Have you ever been to a strip club in New York?
Yeah, I've been there.
All right, I already know you've been to strip clubs in Miami, right? What's the biggest difference you noticed from a New York strip club versus a Miami
like a New York strip club is like
club.
PG-13, bro. It's like Fisher Price, my first strip club.
Totally.
Like, you know, it's not bottomless. It's not like ta-ta-ta. Like, you know what I mean? You know, things you can't say on YouTube.
That
well, I mean, I'm just saying, like first time I went to
Tootsie's. We talking about it, boy.
Like, you know, first time I went to Tootsie's, I was like, oh my God. And that wasn't even my first strip. I think the first strip club.
Butt-ass naked?
What strip club in Miami doesn't?
No. You know what's funny is that, like,
all strip clubs in Miami get butt-ass naked.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's just Tootsie's is such a, like, bro, like, they such a go-go, like, I don't know if it's the shitty music. I don't know, like, if it's the times I went, but it's super, like.
Bro, but that's the most OD strip club you've ever seen in your life.
Total, bro.
What you mean?
Like, I brought niggas from New York, California, Puerto Rico. Bro, that shit used to be a Costco.
Do they still not let niggas smoke weed?
Nah, hell no. I don't never remember nobody ever being allowed to smoke weed. Unless we were
why
VIP.
I can't fuck with Tootsies.
Yeah, VIP is different.
That's
like,
always
you know
been different.
Yeah, but remember Tootsies is baller. Like, you know, it's different. Like, you're not like the Mint Lounge. You know what I'm saying?
Baller is booby trap.
Well, nowadays, you know, back then, booby trap wasn't like that.
I feel like Tootsies is for safe tourists.
But Tootsies is, bro, but you gotta understand, Tootsies is like one of the most, like, money generating strip clubs probably in America. Oh, like, what are the strip clubs that big? In size.
Damn, that shit is big as fuck.
I never been to Atlanta strip clubs, but I don't think Magic City or none of this
big as fuck. Magic City's big as fuck.
But is it a Costco big as fuck?
Yeah.
No.
What I mean,
bro.
You see,
Tootsies
has 2 stories, like it's 2 floors, right? You see how VIPs
bro, they have a steakhouse in there.
So
that shit is OD, bro.
They have a steakhouse in Tootsies.
Yes. So does 11.
They got a restaurant. Oh, you know what?
So does 11 on the top floor. 11. Yeah, no, but 11 is small, but they're like, yo, you can't afford it.
I would take a motherfucker to Club 11 before I take a motherfucker to Tootsies.
Nah, I don't agree.
It's Tootsies.
The real Miami experience, well, okay. The real Miami experience is not going to be at Tootsie's either.
Exactly.
But that
was my point.
But it's the best strip club you could take somebody from out of town to.
Because it's safe. That's what I said.
I mean, but
it's
one thing is going to strip and get shot and shit.
No, but you're going to go to the office and get shot, bro. Like, you're going to still be safe. It's
you might have some issues at the office.
Yes, it's still going to be a little bit more. You might have some issues at the office. It's just not as more.
Or take one and shit.
Let's keep it a buck, right? Tootsie's has a more demographic where everybody is comfortable. The office is straight black folk.
All you cares about is blazing, though, bro. It's like
that's not true.
That's the only thing. Like, you know,
I'm not even talking about blazing.
Can I smoke weed?
I'm just saying everybody don't drink. Fuck the rest of y'all that ain't vote for 3 for we can legalize it in Florida. That's crazy. Because I don't care about whatever else y'all pick.
No, but
if y'all ain't vote for the 3 yes, that's crazy to me. If y'all smokers and y'all just didn't do y'all thing, because legalizing it in Florida would have been a good thing.
Yeah, but it's already kind of homies. Yeah, but think about it. But it's already kind of legal out here, bro. Like, I don't think nobody cares about you smoking. For years,
but yet Tootsie's has an establishment
where
they show
you
can't smoke everything but weed in there, nigga.
But what is the big point? Like, you can't smoke. Like, people go there to drink liquor.
People go everywhere to drink liquor.
That's what I'm saying.
But people they also want to smoke
hookah. If you have a weed strip club,
what's a club that you don't drink and smoke? Well, name a club that don't. Like, that you had a great time and you wasn't like, yo, I want to smoke. Heads. It's not about weed heads. You can't smoke shit into. I mean. No, excuse me. It's not just about the weed heads. It's the fact that, like, if it is so legal in Florida, right?
Oh, I got the point. You're right.
Name a super popular strip club in New York.
But you got to think about it. Like, as a business owner, if they legalize weed and I have a liquor license, which is almost impossible to get, I don't want my patrons to smoke weed in my establishment.
Because Playhouse was on that same shit, and they got bigger once they got more acceptable. Because think about it, right? If you're even an artist, you're going to do the VIP thing, and it's great, but maybe you're not a super artist, and you don't want to have to, like, go through that, but you're not out here broke. You still want to have a good time, and you don't want to feel like you got to do all of that. I remember Playhouse, you couldn't smoke. I remember PTs used to, like, kind of trip. I feel like we're in a society and in an era where it's like, people go out to drink, but there's still smokers. There's people that like to smoke. But
it's a minority, bro. It's a minority. Most niggas that smoke weed don't buy a lot of bottles or drink heavily.
No,
but that's a flex. I think people buy it. They don't even drink it.
Bro, most people the thing about any establishment that sells liquor, their main objective is to sell liquor. That's the thing that makes the most money.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I'm pushing. Unless I'm selling weed in my spot, I don't want niggas to bring any drugs in here. No drugs. I'm selling the drugs, which is liquor. So you can smoke your cigarettes, but that's about it, bro. If you want to get high here, buy liquor. It's a drug spot. Think about it. Like if you sell crack, you don't want me to be like, well, I got opium right here. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, no. This is just crack. Like you know what I mean? So think about it. If I let
and not if you're giving me a percentage of it, then there's a difference.
Well, come
that's
on,
a different conversation.
Yeah, but that's different.
But that's the point. If there's money involved, is the only.
But you gotta look at it. You're looking at it from a customer.
For me, as an artist, as a person, fuck being a rapper.
Yeah.
I have. This is Miami. I have 10 other strip clubs to pick out.
Oh, of course.
So I'm not necessarily about to be like, let's go to Tootsie's if I know you can have, and this is the out of towner I'm talking to. I could bring them that same fun at Booby Trap, Playhouse, G5, The Office, Club 24. Don't really need to go to Tootsie's because if you like skinny girls, I could take you to where the skinny girls is at.
Yeah,
and
like 11.
You dig it? And they said,
yo, bring the mic back to her because I want her to do that.
That was my point.
Yeah.
What you've been to strip clubs in New York and you've been to strip clubs down south, right? What's been your biggest difference? And this is the whole spectrum. The women, how did they look? The energy, you know, like not just if they fully naked or not, but what was different to you that you noticed? And how was your experience?
Yeah, that's the part I want to know.
You want to know the experience?
Yeah, the whole New York strip club thing.
All right, let me tell you the fucking experience.
Let's
go. All right. Okay, so what I realized is that BBLs is a thing across the board throughout apparently
God bless
the entire planet.
You're
into this?
Amen. Sorry.
So wait. So even if you know everything is hard as fuck and it's not real, you love it?
Except if it's botched. If the legs are
That's
this and the ass is like this, yeah, no.
But isn't that kind of
no? If the ass has to match the thighs, if there's thigh to ass ratio, BBLs, I think is the most amazing thing. That's like saying don't put rims in my car. BBLs are like women with rims and like a brand new leather interior. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. Like if a man got lipo and he got like the six pack going, and you know he went to a dietitian and got perfect diet. He went to like you know for the face, the skincare, you know, and he's out there, you know, glowed up. Pause. Women are gonna, you know, think about it. Women are gonna be more attracted to that guy. Okay. With a man L, you know what I mean, and BBL, so we look at women. Think about it. A BBL is just like enhancement. Yeah, it's like putting a body kit on your car, like rims, like you know, lights and.
I get it. The lights, cameras, action. It's a very expensive. Sorry, Miss.
I'm sorry. I keep putting you off. You got to tell the story.
I'm into it. Okay, so very expensive. Yes, waist trainer. So I get there to the New York one. All right, let me make this clear. It's been a little minute since I've been at a strip club.
In New York or here?
No, period. Period. I feel like strip clubs are a beautiful opportunity to express yourself sexually, creatively. You got the music, you got the drinks, you got the food, you got beautiful women all around you. It's like the trifecta of joy. And I get it. I totally get it. When we went into this New York spot, I felt like, oh shit. Everybody looked super man-made. And I felt like it was weird. And you know what was wild? I go, we sit down, we're chilling, we're having our drinks, everything is good, the music is amazing, it's always amazing, the drinks are great, blah, blah, blah. I go to the bathroom. I go and I'm, you know, freshening up, doing girl shit. And this girl comes in and she's like, okay, here's the thing. I felt like as a woman, it felt very much like a business. Like all the women are locking eyes with me to say, can you give me money? What can I get out of you? Can I seduce you or can I get, you know, cash out of you? Blah, blah, blah. I felt instantly a little like a customer. Like a fucking customer. Yeah, bro. Like, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, ain't I special?
I mean, you are at a strip club. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you are a customer.
I'm just not like,
like you're no longer an independent woman once you cross this line. Now you're a customer.
Yo, I love that. Yo, keep going.
Yo.
No, keep going. This is amazing. No, keep going.
So I'm in the bathroom and this girl, cute girl, she's like, yeah, you know, everybody here got BBLs. She's like, and I'm the only stripper here with the real body. And she was really skinny.
Oof.
And honestly, she was very thin. And yes, she did not have the big ass and the big tits, but she was super thin and like, you know, definitely had her appeal for sure.
Record, brothers like petite girls that like, so that we clear to the stripper that felt that way. There's a lot of dudes that like your type. Trust me, don't worry about it. Glorillas are winning. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey,
cheers.
Piggybacking off of that, pause.
Yeah.
Skinny strippers, no titty, no ass strippers. Worldwide
Yes.
are the most ratchet, most gangsta, most ill strippers ever. Damn. You will always have the most fun with them because they have to earn their money.
Yo.
So they are gonna be like, I wanna rock. Just like they have to work. Bro, the one with the $20,000 BBL, she's just gonna be like,
you supposed to, yeah.
she's gonna be like this, like your beer bottle's here, bam, just with that kadunga, bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? Amazon ass, boom, just knocked out my beer. She's like, whatever, I'm rich. Like, you know, she's already making. Think about it. You're talking to an executive at this point. She's making like 20 bands a week. Like, think about it. She's making more money than every nigga in this table. You know what I mean?
All right, but
you know,
here's
the niggas is getting legally. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. Like proceed.
But so I vibed her. Actually, she stood out to me, and so this is why it's interesting that you guys are talking about that. They got value added in their own way too, because she stood out to me. First of all, it was a personality. I know. That's really predictable. But I really liked her personality.
Okay.
And her body. I thought she was funny. She was very like natural. All right. We get in. I'm like, I just felt really like a customer and it felt super awkward. But I got to tell you that when I go to strip clubs, I kind of feel like a 12-year-old boy comes inside of me.
Okay.
No.
Well, not really. Pause. She is a girl. Like
a 12-year-old boy.
Oh yeah. Hey, YouTube. Hey, bro. She said that.
My man was like,
hey, whoa.
What in the Pope?
What in the Pope? I mean, wait. I'm just saying that she was a girl. And I was like, but
said no.
But yeah. Just. Yo, as an 18-year-old boy, okay, you know, continue on. 18.
I convert into like a 12-year-old
oh
boy.
my God,
is what I meant.
Greatest pod ever.
Hey, guys, she's really 8. I mean, it's 18.
She's really 18.
No, I didn't say that. I was like,
I just feel fucking. I feel awkward. So then he buys me a dance. This girl comes in. And she's like sitting on top of me, and I get the whole dance, and I'm like kind of excited, right?
But this is the skinny stripper.
No, bro, like
baddie.
Continue.
Really?
For her.
Yeah, like really, like all right.
Continue.
All right,
now we hear the real thoughts.
That's great.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. You already know. Yeah.
Anyway, so she sits over my lap, and she's gyrating.
Right,
so I'm here, and she's all I see is the ass.
Yes.
So she's doing the ass thing, and I'm like, oh, and I again feel like a 12-year-old boy because I don't know how to fucking act. Like, what do I touch?
Oh.
You get me? That's what I mean. I don't know. Like, I feel like a virgin. Whatever.
Like, it's different, like than guys.
Oh well, let me tell you. Yo. So then, let me tell you what she did. She was like, she had me like touch her breasts.
Oh.
And then she slided my hand all the way down into her vagina, and she wanted me to stroke it. And so I really...
the body language is crazy.
It was a hard job, pun intended.
Okay.
But
Let's go.
I stroked it, and it was awkward because I felt like, am I supposed to really be turned on? Because I am, but then I feel weird, bro. And let me tell you why.
Yeah.
I spoke to another girl. So then she does the dance, and it felt like a business deal. It felt like an exchange. We did the fucking thing. I sent you the money. It was no love, and it felt like awkward because I'm used to like, connection.
Yeah, like that tender love from the stripper, where she's like, no, it's okay. You only gave me $1.
So then she leaves,
and then me right here.
Precisely. So then some other girl comes in, and she's doing the dance, and I look at her, and like all right, she had a dope ass top, but it seemed like everything was plastic on purpose. And her ass was beautiful and her face was also beautiful. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm going to be the first to appreciate a woman's beauty all day, every day, you know? Hell yeah. So I looked at her and I was like, yo, you must look at yourself and turn yourself on. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you must turn yourself on. And she looked at me and she said, you'd be surprised. She's like, I feel actually really insecure.
I mean, you know, I've been to strip clubs before. I understand.
Yo, she gave me her life
Strippers
story.
have a lot of emotional damage.
Yo, she looked at me and she was like, on the contrary, you'd be surprised. I struggle with a lot of insecurity. And I looked at her and, yo, just human to human. I'm like, coño, esa vaina me molestó. Entonces, eso es lo que pasa. As a woman, I go into spots and I can appreciate a woman's sexuality and all body types and the dance and the wiggle and all of that and what it happens to my brain, body and everything. But in reality, I walk away and I don't feel like, well, that was fun until I get home and then it's a wrap.
Okay.
You get me?
That post strip club action.
Yes. That's
it. See, but let me ask you this. Do you feel that the New York girls in the strip club, or let me ask you this, what do you feel is the difference between New York? You already mentioned New York. Now, how do you feel at a Miami strip club?
Well, obviously in New York, what was probably helpful because it was the first time he and I went to a strip club. It was good that it was, and it wasn't fully naked. In New York, they don't get naked.
Yeah, that's fine.
But in Miami, they do, and that of course feels like stimulating and beautiful. And now I get to see you in your full form and all that shit. So it's sexier, but then also weird.
What about BBLs? Miami or New York? Who has more BBLs?
I can't speak too much for Miami. The last time I went to a strip club, it was Tootsie's a year ago.
Oh, okay.
So it's been a minute. I feel like
I think we all three should go to Tootsie's.
Yeah, bro. I need a refresher.
I haven't been to Tootsie's to the point that I'm like,
I've been in years.
Fuck with Tootsie's, but it's been so long that maybe I have a different perspective.
It's
been a year since you went. You probably went last week. Kiosk.
No.
But proceed with your story. Just wanted to. I think that'd be dope if we could ever do a podcast at a fucking strip club.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I don't think the mics would work.
Not even that. The mics, the music is demonetized. And two, like, you can't film naked strippers.
What if we interviewed a stripper?
Oh yeah, you could do that.
That shit would be fly as fuck.
That'll be fly.
Oh my god, like she could be right here, and she could be like,
We're like, I want to learn the ass to money ratio. Like the bigger the BBL or the more expensive the BBL, how much money.
So go back to what you were saying with the story.
Yeah.
So what was interesting, ladies, I think that those that are listening and men that go to strip clubs with their women is that it's always a shit show. Well, here's the thing, bro. So what happened was this motherfucker.
Let's get to it.
Are we doing it? Can we have real talk?
No, this is real talk. This is real talk already.
Yes.
This mofo. So I look at him and I'm feeling like, you go to a spot with your person and sometimes you your person can get a little peacocky, whatever, and pause, right? Or you get peacocky or your person does, right?
Establishing territory.
Yeah.
Like in the jungle.
So I know I'm in his world, right? Like I have my own career and he has his own. So now I'm in his little rabbit hole. So I'm like, okay, mijo, está bien, pero vamos a besarnos como de lugar. Oye, a mí no me importa esta vaina, baby. Baby, how you doing? You look so fucking fine. So I'm trying to do that shit, and he looks at me.
PDA, right?
The PDA, bro.
So you had to do PDA immediately just to
No, bro.
Dominance.
I was trying to be cool. At first I was like,
so you was like, yeah, bro, do your thing.
Cool.
You go, boy.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, all these girls. Yeah,
I'm the cool girl.
That's totally cool.
Gangsta shit, like, you know what I mean?
And then at some point I'm like, hey, papi, oye, Because all these girls now they see the honey.
No,
you get me?
Yeah.
And the bees are like, they're swarming. Yes, and you hear.
You want to get that ass in.
You get me?
She's like, no.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah, I ain't ready for this.
You want to get that ass in? No,
no. Yes.
Yeah, they play Juvenile. That your relationship is out the door,
bro.
Either that or a Luke song, and that's like you're gonna test how cool of a girlfriend you are at that point.
No, but what was crazy, it was like, I would have girls come up to me first before the guys, because it was him and a couple of other guys.
The entryway.
Yeah. So they'd be like, exactly. They were like, I'm so, oh my god, but I'm Dominican.
Yeah, because she's gonna start twerking, she's gonna be like,
dominicana. Yo soy dominicana también, mija. Y qué bonita eres. Y este otro. So now they like DK rapping to me, and I know it's some bullshit.
Straight rizzing it up.
Anyway,
straight rizzing it up.
So some girl gives me a dance.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh wait. I'm look at him and I'm like, hey baby, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're so cute. He's like, babe, I'm like working. I got my eyes on
my thing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing,
bro.
And then I'm like, all right, I get all of that, and cheers to you. But at the end of the day, I'm your woman. And he looks at me like, yo, well, I didn't tell him all of that. This is me.
Yeah, because that would have been
all with my eyes.
I was like,
all with my eyes.
Deep ass conversation in the street.
This is all.
Yeah, can you move your titty out of the way? I'm trying to have a deep conversation with this dude right here. I'm like, yo, damn. What the fuck? What is this? He's like, yo, you got your nipple in my beer. Like, you're mad close right now. Like, I'm having a conversation. I'm about to PDA.
So I look at him and I'm like, really? And this is all nonverbal. Because I'm like, I do one of these. And he's like, and I'm like,
oh, man.
So then I'm like, okay. And then some girl
okay
comes in and she's like trying to seduce him. And I'm like, you see this right here? I'm not ready for this shit. I'm not emotionally mature for this.
Man.
This is the next level. And all of a sudden, she didn't go from stripper at a strip club. She went from a girl to a woman.
Oh, like, you forgot you were a customer.
Yeah, I forgot I was a customer, bro.
Yo, that's some real nigga shit.
Yo, I forgot I was a customer. I just looked at her like, bitch, don't stay away. That's mine. Like, whoop, go away. So then she tries to seduce me, and that shit felt way weird and fake and blah, fucking blah, blah. Anyway, so the only girl I could relate to was the girl that was really honest with me and told me, oh my God, I'm mad and insecure. And I was like, it's okay.
The skinny stripper. And she was nowhere near the table, I can imagine. Because, FAYN was like, yeah, no, that one, yeah. And she's like, no, but I like her attitude. She's like, no.
Yo, about 30, I'm going to say 30 to 45 minutes into my entry into the strip club in Brooklyn or Queens. Scarlett's. Shout
out to First Lady L. Appreciate you for giving us that plug, and because the truth is we was out there doing work. You feel me? We was working. Shout out to you. Shameless plug. Shout out to anybody that be helping us push that Heart of a Wolf too, for sure.
Amen. So we get into that place 30, 45 minutes into it. I looked at him and I said, so baby, I don't think that we should do this again. Like, I don't think, like strip clubs, me, you, we're good. We don't need to do it. And he looked at me, he was like, but that was all nonverbal too.
Yep. Like,
I was like, I'm good, bro. Like, I'm good. And he's like, you're right. Like, we're good. Because he had another.
Cool, got like that third eye communication, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fire.
And then he went to the strip club a few nights after that, and he had a ball without me, and that was great. However, y'all ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Let me tell you what happened.
This is amazing.
This young man went to the strip club last night.
Big Playhouse. Shout out to DJ Creep.
Yeah. Shout out, man. Shout out.
Why don't you do your shout outs, dear?
I mean, it's only within between of the storytelling.
Yeah. So you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
DJ Creep. Okay, let me tell you about you, DJ Creep. Yes. So he goes to this club and Playhouse. Shout out to Playhouse. And obviously I know to stay my ass home. So correct, from past
New York.
Yes, okay. Right. So I'm like, all right, cool, babe. Have fun. Great, have fun. I feed him. I take care of him. You ladies, y'all know. I take care. I'm like, he gonna be all right. He's gonna have his cup is full.
Okay. He
gets there.
My cup runneth over.
Correct.
Yes.
and he does his thing. You hosted the show, you hosted your music, boom, boom, boom. He gets to do his thing as an artist. And for me, as a woman, like, yo, that's my man. I'm gonna always celebrate his wins. I want him to win.
Yeah,
always.
That's
yes.
Big wins to break records in the strip club, you know.
Oh no, but that's a fact out here. If you ain't hitting the strip club as an artist in Miami, you might as well just not even be an artist.
You're a mess.
Yeah. That just it's not gonna
But
work.
it takes a strong woman to really deal with that shit a
yes.
certain way.
One thing has nothing to do with the other.
Nigga said, yeah.
No, but that's a fact though. Hey, every dude that ever, anybody that grew up in Miami, I didn't grow up in Miami, but every dude I've ever met that either met their girl at the strip club, took their girl to a strip club, or just randomly went to a strip club, which it's gonna happen if you live in Miami.
Yep.
This conversation is not a new thing for me. Like, it's just a conversation where relationships get tested at the strip club. Even if you're from Miami and this is part of the culture.
Yeah.
Because, you know, out here, Miami's one of the very few places in America, maybe besides Atlanta, that women are totally cool going to strip club. This is not normal. Like, 90% of women in the world, if you're like, hey, you want to go to the strip club? They'll be like, get with it! Like, don't disrespect me! Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, women
from Miami, and I'm grown up in that. So my bad, but
it's a fact.
You're right.
I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah,
so
that isn't normal, and I'm like, damn, it's normal to me.
Yeah,
it's normal to him. Why is it normal to you, dear?
Yeah, why is it normal to you?
Because the first time I went to a club was a strip club, and I was 12, 13.
Oh wow. Yeah, guys. Watch your kids. All right.
Yeah, and
watch your kids. Be good parents.
My brother and his friend took me to some dirty ass club in
El Centro.
Yeah, I think it was. No. Damn, because this was
that was the most hooded Miami club ever.
So I wouldn't remember the name, but I remember it was Hialeah. I remember it was like
Porky's. Remember Porky's by the hospital?
Wow.
It's probably Porky's. That's one of the first Hialeah strip clubs I ever went to.
Wow.
All naked?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the point is, I always knew that women went to strip clubs because when we went to strip clubs, you'll see girls dancing like if they was at a club.
Yeah, but you would see like a group of girls with their own table and bottles.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever saw that. Like a group of girls is
At
like they go to like they just go to hang out.
Like just as a teenager going into my 20s, bro, Coco's was almost every Wednesday, Brown Bag Wednesdays, bro. So it was like we saw women enjoy other women.
Yeah, facts. It's normal out here.
But the truth is, Epiphany, that's normal to us because it's like a West Coast dude seeing a hat, even if he's outside the state, he instantly reverts back to like, hey, that dude is a AKA whatever, card, click, claim. But that I'm just wearing a Marlins hat, bro.
But like how we were thinking about like New York, like I'm sure your time in New York, guys and girls, it wasn't normal to hang out at the strip club. So that's not part of New York culture.
Exactly.
Think about it. Like you didn't grow up like that. So for you to be with a Miami dude who totally grew up with this is totally normal. It's gonna clash because he's telling you like, yo, this is what it is out here, and then you have to go experience it for yourself so you can be like, oh, he's not lying to me. Because a lot of women from out of town will feel that, oh, he just wants to go rub on some ass. Yeah, it's not like they can't fathom the fact. Yo, people can't fathom the fact people go to the strip club to eat wings. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a Miami thing. Like, to eat at a strip club is totally normal. Like me, I was like, they sell food here? I was like, what the fuck is this?
Weird to me because it's like I won't eat at a club, but I understand like this is just
but that's just normal. Like chicken wings, like and titties, like you know what I mean?
Wings, what's that shit that people love? The Alfredo fucking pasta.
Oh yeah, sandwiches and shit.
I've seen every person order that shit and they devour and eat that shit like
you're an animal if you eat pasta at the strip club.
There's a lot of animals in the strip club.
No, I know, but I'm just saying you got to be an animal. I never did that. I did the wings, but yeah, no.
I've seen it done, brother.
No, I've seen it too.
And what's crazy is I love that we having this conversation because you have a non-biased perspective on her experience.
But now that we established the scenario, okay, what emotions do you have now? Where now you're in Miami, this is normal. He has to do this 1,000 times to push his career.
Well, I don't think she got to finish neither. You want to finish the strip club
honey.
part about the...
Please allow me to finish.
Yes.
So here's the thing. I can appreciate a strip club. I've been to strip clubs, I don't know, multiple times, bro. Like, I get it. Like, I get the magic of it, the seduction of it, and what it really does when you come back home and you're with your person. Like, this shit is fucking, like, inspiration. Like you go there and it's like fucking warm up, like you know, to your experience when you're back home. So I get it.
Bruce Almighty.
Yes, exactly.
If y'all ever seen that movie, y'all know the vibes.
Yes. So okay, he goes out there last night, and I'm again happy for him. Blah blah blah. I go and I'm doing my own thing, and he gets back home, and now I know, inspired. He's expressing his inspiration.
Yes.
So it's a check. And I was literally thanking these invisible strippers in my head for his inspiration.
Gotcha.
All right. So like again, cheers.
No
like,
honey pack needed.
Nothing precisely like, yo, good looking out. Thank you. So today I happened to look at my man's IG story.
Oh my God.
Ladies, yo, if we could hear your comments, ladies or gentlemen, like legit, I need feedback. Because here's the thing.
Ladies for sure, though.
Definitely ladies.
Love ladies comment.
All right, here's what happened. I open up my page, I open up his story, it literally shows up on my feed, and I see the girl butt naked, dancing on my man. And she's like, and he's like, and I'm like, really? Oh, wow, babe. Wow, babe. Wow. So now this inspiration.
Type shit. Okay.
This amazing inspiration
Uh-huh.
that you got last night, that you were able to express in a way that I really appreciated, now just got erased, my nigga. Like, ew. Like, who the fuck is this bitch? And why? And not for nothing, I went from a lot of layers. I went from like, all right, like legit, how is she naked and we all get to see her stuff? Like, so
woman to woman even up, bro? Like,
yo,
did your account get like deleted?
Woman to woman, I was like, yo, legit.
Page. I'm like, what?
Okay, I'm just saying.
You're gonna get like,
all right. I'm like, how is this literally permissible?
Yeah, that nigga got like one follower right now.
Yo,
that nigga went down.
That nigga got de-verified.
Yeah, bro, de-verified. He got a no check. No check and one.
A red check next
he's like, followers 1. Ah, damn, bro.
So that happened. And then I'm like, all right, so the girl, the blah, 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 is this allowed? But we're good. We're good. Mm-hmm. So now I'm trying to be the cool girl.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm like, all right, he's in the shower. Oh. We're getting ready to come to you to do this. And now I'm like, all right, I got a lot of choices right here. Do I fuck up the night by saying, you mother, and mess up the night for myself and for him? Or do I, like, you know, confront him? Or do I shut up and hold it? But I know me, bro. If I stay quiet, that's just gonna rule like a sancocho. Like, oh. And I gotta let it out, bro. There's no way in Jose's motherfucking land that I'm gonna come here without getting that off my chest.
Yes. See you guys exclusive. Like, share, subscribe.
So the question to the ladies is, am I tripping? If you see your man slapping a stripper's naked body,
and you know this is part of his job, you know that he's
it don't matter. It don't matter.
He's a baby. I'm an ass mechanics. What are my job?
All right. So here's the thing. We talked about it. He got out the shower.
Okay.
I'm freshened up. I'm feeling good. I gathered myself, gathered my thoughts, and I looked him in the eye and I said, that's not cool.
No. I was way more dramatic than that.
Oh, please share.
Can you share?
That's it. I'm done.
Super. Yo, the way I got out the shower and she grabbed my chest and looked at me.
Was Mama Huevo used?
Bro, no. It wasn't like dramatic, like toxic. It was dramatic, like, bro, I thought something happened to a relative.
Oh.
Like, I thought somebody died for her eyes, the look she gave me, the lip. And she put both hands on my chest and said, like, it looked like an Oscar-winning moment. Because I was like, what the fuck just happened? And it was I was almost glad that it was a post, because I really thought something fucking happened. That's why I was like,
Cause I just got out the shower and then I see her and it's like, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I ain't on it. And then she tells me what it is, and I'm like, I almost had a sense of relief because I'm like, that's solvable.
Yes, yes.
And
that's
he
solvable.
was the one, you know what's wild? He was the one who was like, you want me to put it down? And I was like, you know what's wild? Honestly, I was so raw in my emotion that I didn't really even think about him putting it down. I thought more like, this is whack. And I stayed in the vibration of this is whack. I didn't think put it down. And he's like, you want me to put it down? And I was like, yeah, that would be great.
Like, she's like, no, it was.
Damn, bro, I ain't get to see the post, man.
No, it was.
I get to see the post.
Yo, Kiosco, my nigga.
I saw the PG-13 post, man.
It was like a, you can do that. She gave me that. You can do that. Like, it's a 24-hour post.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, if there was any nakedness in there, it's a great idea to take that shit down.
Yeah, bro.
Honestly, like, no BS, because it's not good for your page, champ.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. You know what's crazy?
But I ain't gonna lie. Every man would have posted it.
No,
it's just a fact.
Thank you. And you know what's crazy? That they would let shit like that ride, but they would not let things that I showed in Denver, Colorado, hint weed related shit.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
yeah, they're not cool with that.
That I talking about 5-second dispensary picture,
Nah.
5 to 2 seconds boomerang.
It
could even be. They immediately reported me. That shit lasted longer on Instagram because of Instagram. The only reason they got taken down was because But that's good
crazy.
Because IG will let you see pussy, but not weed.
Yeah, but it was a good idea that you guys had the conversation and took it down because now that, bro, because this is a business, so it's like shit like that, bro. Like that's why even in my videos, I don't like to bring anything illegal anymore or like any like, you know what I'm saying, extracurricular activities or accessories because.
Do you think that's restricting an artist from their creativity, bro?
Because you can't even promote it. Right now, for example, my last Nas out now on all platforms. The cover has
that
two
shit is
girls,
fire, by the way.
You know what I mean? Like the silhouette
really like
of two girls. Yeah. Google didn't let me advertise it. They said it violates our policy. Bro, it's a cover of a song. And it's just a silhouette of two women. That's it.
And did they tell you
what was the silhouette like?
Imagine a silhouette of a stripper. Because it's like a silhouette of like a strip club.
You ever seen that building in Miami that has like a girl dancing?
Yeah.
That's like a silhouette.
Yeah.
Is that would you get offended at something like that?
I get that.
Nah, but the thing is, you can't promote it.
That's what crazy about YouTube. Yeah. Like it's basically not even. It's not even that sexual. Like it's like a bikini versus.
Yeah, but then you got girls like the OnlyFans girls, and they're out there, you know what I'm saying, in their bikini, like popping it out, and they got 1 million likes and all kinds of, which is cool, you know what I mean? I love those posts, keep doing it. But I'm just saying that, bro, let me promote my song too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but again, I understand.
But you know what's funny? They're not. Those same girls are not really on YouTube like that. That's why they're on OnlyFans, and we've struggled with the issues on YouTube.
No. I mean, eventually, like, I think that the darker the content, meaning and when I say darker, the meaning the content that's not according to YouTube guidelines will all be trafficked through independent websites, like your own website. Yeah. Because it's like that's why they have Patreon and all that. It's like, yo, you want to see the uncut version of this podcast of us saying all kinds of curse words and talking explicitly? Come to our OnlyFans or come to Patreon. We know whatever hosting website, and then they pay a subscription, and then anything goes over there.
Yo, that being said, the transformation of Twitter to X, did that change?
Well, the content in X is way less restrictive because remember, Instagram is owned by Facebook.
Yes.
So, yeah, bro, that's like Disney. And then same thing with YouTube and Google. It's all Disney. So, eventually, that's why they demonetize a lot of pages. That's why when you start a video, you got to have it clean, or if you really want to make money, bro, no cursing at all. Like, you got to edit all the curse words out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain words that obviously we're not going to say here, but there's words that you can't even say. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Certain words is like, you're demonetized. So if this is your money getter, you got to follow the rules,
So, ladies, it's important. Were you done with your story? We want to know if your man is rubbing booty and titties in the strip club, is it disrespectful?
Duh.
Wait, that's crazy. There's ladies
And
out.
they have spoken.
Yo, that's crazy.
You got an answer real quick, bro.
Yo, you know it'd be fucking hilarious if every comment is like, she said it.
I think she answered it.
I'm like, but yo,
Like,
ladies,
yeah, facts.
I need help because there can't be all of y'all that feel this way.
But every guy's gonna go through this, bro. No girl in a serious relationship. Let me not say no girl, but 99.9% of women,
Wow.
no matter where they're at, no girl's gonna be like, yeah, you go, boy. You go ahead and rub that ass. Rub that ass.
Oh, did you? How did it feel? No one's fucking gonna say that.
Although,
But anyway,
I can't say the name because I don't know if they want to be in the pod. But my homeboy's wife is like one of the rudest girls ever. Like, she'll bring him to homeboy, and she's like, you gotta slap that ass, bow, bow, bow. Yeah. And then nigga's like, I love my life. And I'm like, man, I'm happy for you, champ. Okay, that's but again, that's why I say like the 0.1%. Because everybody else, I ain't never seen that shit ever.
Yo, so let's ask the ladies, are you pro strip club? Or anti strip club? Like, in other words, do you wanna like do that shit with your man and like comfortably be okay with it? Like, no bullshit. It's not to be like cute with him, but it's because you're like authentically good and happy having your guy with you at the strip club, and he's touching ass and he's lusting after them, and you're like comfortable.
Yeah, but the lusting is
you are
the ass, right?
Yeah, but you're not lusting.
But babe, if you're touching, you're wanting, bro.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
bro. If my girl was here too, I'd be looking at, yeah, bro. I didn't think I rub her ass.
Girlfriend in Puerto Rico.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'd be like, I didn't rub her ass. I swear to God, I was there for business. I don't even drink liquor.
All right, but are you the kind of woman that is like, yo, I'm good with it authentically, and yo, let's go?
Let us know.
Like naked or half naked, like.
Oh, that's perfect.
What's your vibe?
Podcast. Naked or half
I'm not putting that in the title. Hell no.
Oh, okay.
No,
strip club or no strip club?
I'm gonna put Crazy Conversation Volume 1. You know what I mean? Yo,
crazy strip club conversation.
We need to monetize, guys. All right, this is a business. All right,
guys, please share and subscribe.
I need the money.
How gentle are gentlemen clubs?
Yes, we're bringing this content to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our job.
How gentle are gentlemen clubs?
They're not gentle at all, right? Yeah, what do they call it? Gentlemen clubs.
Thank you.
It's like you go in there in the suits, like I'm gonna rub some bottoms today.
That's what Tootsie's is, a fucking gentleman.
I like bosoms and bottoms. Yes, may I have another?
That shit need to say.
May I have another tomahawk steak,
if the strip club doesn't have 3 X's in the front, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah. It's just a different vibes, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess to kill the subject already.
Yeah.
Strip clubs are amazing. Girls and guys, everybody should go.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? No, that's a fact. I agree with that. But most women are just, in my guess, in my opinion, it's always going to be a dicey situation with women. Women that are in relationships, women that are just seeing somebody who cares. Yeah. But like, especially the bond between, it depends how strong your relationship is. If it's a real serious relationship, then yeah, bro, it's not cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care how anybody. I don't
care about you.
No. Because then you would have to be cool with her going to a man's strip club and getting fucking
I'm so glad you said
straight tag and pow pow pow, and the guy's like toma, and she's like ay Dios mío, bro, yeah, she's like ay Capitán Pinga.
This will be the last episode for Finally and Forever. Yo, first of all, no, that don't make no fucking sense, right? That don't fucking. Like, that's crazy.
Girls, that's oh God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all you see is like, he's like, yeah, in the back. And she's like, hey, having girls' night out. And some dude's like, yeah. And then the video cuts off. You're like, yo, who's that? And you're like, yo, so this is my business. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I do. Come on, like, why are you so insecure?
Why?
Like, bro, like, let's not. You were rubbing that ass, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, me and my girls, you know, we were like, you know, we're thinking about having a great time in Miami. This is what we do. And what's the problem, bro? Like, last night was for you, tonight is for me.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Just when you thought your homie had your side, son.
Nah, but it's just a fact, bro.
Your homie had your side, bro.
Nah, it's not no size. It's just reality.
Episode 28 switches sides.
Bro. bro, it's just a fact, bro. Like,
pause.
Like we're talking about like factual facts.
Switching sides now. I see it. Pause.
Because that would be, that'd be fake if I was like,
you right?
Oh, girl, like rubbing ass, that's cool. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta understand. That's how we do.
That's crazy. That nigga said like all of that.
Because think about it. Because the point was, if she has to be cool with you, then you have to be cool with her.
Right.
Like, right?
No.
Thank you.
Because think about it, like
it would be the votes were reversed. It would be going to like yes, if she wanted females and grabbing ass.
No.
But
dudes.
who goes?
Has to be straight.
I don't even know what females you really know go to like.
Because she's not a lesbian,
so
bro.
Here's the thing. Well,
There's a.
let's.
Okay, but most women.
Most women hit them with that coming to America.
Most women would say in the argument, right? Most women would say in the argument. You know, I'm not here saying
advocate shit.
I'm just saying, like, most women, their response to you saying this is, you know, what I do, she's be like, well, I can do the same thing, and then you know she's gonna throw the curve, but she's not gonna go to a girl strip to make you jealous. She's gonna go full blown masacote. You like, you know what I'm saying? Like she's gonna go be like, tú sabes qué, papi? Tonight is the night. You know what I mean?
You got a great voice, bro. Tú sabes qué, papi?
Pero que es la verdad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tonight is the night. You know what I mean?
So here's the thing. I think that for women, we don't really go to strip. I think that for women, we really don't go to strip clubs to prove a point. I think we go to clubs.
And you know what it is? I barely heard of women going to like see guys at a strip club. Like most women,
it's just wild, bro.
No. It's I'm just saying like
it's
very rare that you meet a girl that'll go to see guys at a strip club.
They'll
go to girls strip clubs.
Stupid.
Like right?
I've heard of females saying I'd rather go to a female.
Yeah, absolutely. 1,000%.
Guy strip.
1,000%. Like it's very rare.
So
bro, I've never really met girls that was like, yeah, we were at the dude strip club last night. Like very rare, bro. Like I've ever heard of that.
Women would do because they're more private than men.
Yeah.
They will order a stripper or two.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because it won't even have to be a bridal whatever shop.
Nah, like like a party.
Like, yo, let's do this for my homegirl.
Facts.
She's turning 40. She's turning 35. Whatever the fuck. They'll do that. But they won't go.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So that's why when they said, oh, if the roles were reversed, I'm like, why is that a fucking defense?
No, but if a girl had an argument with you, that's her get back. Think about it. Because I wouldn't be jealous. She's like, yeah, I went to Tootsie's and rubbed that in my ass last night. I'd be like, whatever. But if she went to Mandingo's club and like, you know what I mean? No, it'd be petty. But that would hurt your feelings, bro. Like if your girl was like,
she's getting dicks.
Hell yeah, bro. Like
you're like, she tells you, babe, this is
my career. Bro, that would be like the ultimate get back. Like yo,
let's talk about it, right?
Like if she came with like her eyes slightly bruised.
So like let's
from the stripping gas.
Not slightly bruised, bro.
No, right? Like,
who the fuck was slap Mandingo?
Like the cheek is like lightly green, like you know what I'm saying?
Now she got pink eye. Now she got a little pink eye.
He's like, who hit you? Who hit you? She's like, you know, just had a rough time, bro. He's like, yo, you know what I mean? He's like, you know, me and Don Julio, bro, had a great time last night. You know how we do. Oh man. But yo,
this episode of Finally and Forever was brought to you by Chippendales.
Toma. Yo. All right, so yo, that was a great convo. But yo, before we leave the pod, I want to do quick story time. So you know how like, you know, we have these conversations about like, you know, real ninjas and like, you know what I'm saying, and street politics or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, bro, this last trip to Mexico was one of the crazy experiences that I had one day. So, Mexico City, saludo mi chilango, ya tú sabes.
Shout out to all the Mexicans.
Mexico City is, how do I say this very carefully? Mexico City has a very famous neighborhood called Tepito. Right? Okay. It's like the Liberty City, you know, like Brownsville, Compton, you know, LA. So Tepito is like, you know, the heart of the culture of street culture in Mexico City, right?
All right.
One of, but it's the most famous. Anyway.
Watch out the mosquito. Just a little mosquito on you, on your hand. There.
Oh yeah, it's all good. You know, Florida.
All right, yeah.
So Mexico City has a very large culture of La Santa Muerte, which is the Lady of Death, right? It's like she carries a lot of weight for, you know, people that are involved in the underworld, people that are normal, legal, illegal, it doesn't matter. It's a belief in the system of La Santa Muerte. So there's this lady that I've been seeing on different podcasts, YouTube, that she runs the most famous altar of the Santa Muerte in Mexico City. She's in a lot of podcasts. I mean, not podcasts, like vlogs. And she's been interviewed multiple times by, you know, big YouTubers. So I'm like, yo, one day I want to meet this lady and I want to go see el altar de la Santa Muerte.
Yeah.
So my boy, HP Papi, te quiero con cojones. Thank you, bro. Which is a major artist in Mexico City. He's like, yo, you want to go to Tepito? I'm good over there. Like, I'm going to take you. Bro, blessings, bro. This dude is like the mayor of like Tepito. Bro. He's walking in there. People are like taking pictures with him. Nice. Like, he's a big artist out there. So anyway.
With anyone, let it be him.
Yeah.
Yo, and like, you know, let me put this in asterisk. If you ever in Mexico City and it's your first time going to Tepito, don't do it. Go with somebody that knows the place. Yeah. And, bro, it's not as cool as you think. Like, you'll get lost in there. And it's a beautiful place, but you know what I mean? You got to watch it.
Damn.
So anyway, he's taking me through the spots, boom, boom. And then we cross the street to go to this neighborhood where this is at. I get to the spot. I see La Santa Muerte. I show my respect. And, bro, as soon as I get in, next to it, the lady's there, bro.
Oh.
The lady that started, she didn't start the religion or the belief, but she started, this is her place. Yeah. So she's there talking to this girl. And I'm like, hey, I don't mean to interrupt. I introduce myself, and I'm like, man, you know, like, I've seen you for a long time. You know, can I take a picture? Yo, she gets up, and she's like, you can take a picture of me, but you have to take a picture in front of, you know, de ella. Like, you know what I mean? Like La Santa Muerte.
Oh, okay.
You know, like, very respectfully, we take the picture, boom, boom, and I'm like, thank you. So we leave, and I told my boy, I'm like, yo, the street over has an altar to Satan.
To what?
Satan. Satanas, right? So I'm like, yo, I want to see this. And he's like, yeah, let's go. Boom. So literally, I leave this place. I walk down the block. Bro, as soon as we hit the corner of the block, there's a whole wall with a Baphomet. You know, Baphomet, the Satan, bro. I'm talking about like a Satan. No, not this. That's. I hadn't seen the statue yet. As soon as I hit the corner, I see a big wall, like a mural.
Okay.
Of Satan sitting on top of the world, and like the mural. And as soon as I get to the block, bro, I see a huge statue of Baphomet, bro, with like children's toys, candles, flowers. And bro, I seen a dude come up, like, you know, very street dude, and he's like, you know, did a little prayer, bro, to Satan, you know what I mean? And I'm like, and I'm taken aback, bro, because this is not a church. This is not, bro, how do I explain this? This is not like a plaza, bro. This is a neighborhood. Like, I hit the corner. This is here, and this is all houses. Meaning that every day somebody wakes up in the morning, opens their door, and there's a big statue of Satan right there. Yeah. And bro, and this is like the most normal thing. There's kids, there's grown-ups. Nobody's looking evil. It's not like creepy how you would think. Everybody's just like normal, like hey, this is what they believe in, and this is what it is. But this is like in somebody's neighborhood, bro. And I'm like, you know, I take the picture. And bro, I get this feeling like I've never felt this before, bro. I've lived and I've seen, bro, I've been to many dangerous neighborhoods, bro, in my life, bro, like crazy stuff. And I never seen a place, bro, that like this is in front of your face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like an actual, bro, it's a statue. I'll show you the picture later. It's a statue. Everybody knows El Templo de Satanás in Mexico City. Look it up on YouTube. They have vlogs and everything. And bro, it was just impressive, bro. It was like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, and this neighborhood is a very rough neighborhood. It has like, you know what I mean? But that doesn't matter. But it's, you know, like you and me been to all kinds of places. So I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to get hurt. Like, that's not the feeling. But it was just, bro, but for a neighborhood to have a statue of Satan, and this is by no means no disrespect at all. You know, if I respect any belief, you know what I mean? It was just, to me, it was very impressive because, bro, it's like Satan, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's right there in your face. And it was like, but I didn't get like a bad feeling like from the people there. You know what I'm saying? So I take it all in and I'm walking back. You know, I'm like, yo, let's get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking back and I'm like, bro, like in Mexico, you're like, you know, this is very different. Like, Mexicans have a relationship with death that I've never seen before. Like, they embrace it. Like, it's El Dia de los Muertos, like, and it was actually a week before Dia de los Muertos when I went there, and I'd never seen that before, yo. Like it just takes it back to me how people think they hard and they gangsta and the music and the movies, and nowadays all the young kids want to be on some G shit, bro. Like when you talk about like, oh, I'm on Demon Town, bro. When you see an actual statue of a demon outside, it changes your life, bro. Like I've never seen that before. Like, you know what I mean? And again, this is not like all spooky or anything. It was just like, this is think about the mentality of somebody that lives there. Think about it. Like this is normal to you. Like, you know what I mean? And the trials and tribulations that the Mexican culture goes through, it really changed my life. Like in a fact, like we walk back, we pass in front of that lady again, and I'm like, jefita, you know, que pase buen día. And she was, bro, like the most beautiful person ever. Like she was so nice. And think about it, like a lot of people think Santa Muerte, they judge it because it's a narco culture, it's an evil culture. Like people that go there and praise a Santa Muerte, for not everybody, obviously, but you know, it has a very bad reputation.
Facts.
And this is one of the most nicest ladies I ever met in my life. You know what I mean? So when I'm leaving, you know what I mean?
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think when you post this stuff that there's other Spanish cultures that instantly know this stuff, or you feel like you have to kind of break it down in like the caption?
I have to, because like in Puerto Rico, you'll never see that. A statue, maybe a graffiti
Santo
of like,
Domingo,
yeah, like Santo Domingo, never. Like, you know, you might go to a really bad neighborhood and maybe somebody graffitied like something, you know, like a 666 or, you know, but you could tell like people don't take that seriously.
Right.
And like, you know, it won't last long.
Like
People
that.
paint over that shit like they ain't playing that. Yeah. Like in Puerto Rico, Santo Domingo, Cuba, like, you know, religion is a big deal. But in Mexico, and again, this is the only place I ever saw it. If the rest of Mexico, they don't play that shit. Like, I didn't see no you know, saying shit on any wall except that. But bro, this is alive and kicking right there. Like this is a real.
It's a wall or a sculpture? It's
a sculpture. Like I'm talking about a 6 foot like gigantic sculpture, like probably taller than 6 feet. But then the whole backdrop, the whole wall. This is a sidewalk.
Wow.
Like this ain't like I went to the museum. Like bro, this is like you walking down the corner from your house. Like, you know, like imagine a bodega and there's a whole wall. Like, I'll show you the pictures. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, when I saw it, I'm like, yo, but I wanted to see it because I seen a whole, bro, this is all over YouTube. There's a bunch of blogs, and they actually have an altar. I didn't go to the altar, but if you go down, like, this dude made an altar. Like, you go in, you go ofrenda, and they have, like, Satan statues all over the place. Wow. But it's not like how you think. This guy is, like, a normal guy, and he says the story was that he prayed or asked Satan for a favor because his mother was dying from cancer.
Damn.
And then his mother got cured for whatever reason, and he built the altar in thanks of El Diablito.
Wow.
And bro, and people that respect it. That was the whole point of it. Like, it's not like this guy's a rebel or some wild dude, like, or anything. He's like a normal guy, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you would see him.
Also now still celebrating, and this is, I think, the cunning part of evil. Because, I'm sorry, this is, in my opinion, the cunning part of evil that is slick. That it's
devil give gifts too.
It's very it gives you the illusion of it being a gift, but I don't believe in that.
No. Yeah. I mean, the whole point of believing or not believing is a totally thing that we should never touch. You know, politics and religion are very iffy. Yep. But I felt the same way in the sense that I'm like, I might not be believing in this, but I can totally respect it. And the only reason I did respect it and wasn't overly critical about it was because everybody in the neighborhood was cool with it. So who am I to say, hey, take this down or this?
So they all worship the.
No. That's not what I said.
Oh no,
I'm just saying that. No, and I mean that very respectfully. I'm just saying that. I guarantee everybody on that block, the majority are not with that.
Oh, no. Okay, I didn't.
I don't think so, bro. Because again, I saw kids, I saw mothers, I saw people going to work. I saw people working on the block. There was like a mechanic shop right down the street.
Yeah.
I don't think that all these people are like, yeah, this is what I represent.
Got it.
I'm thinking that this place was built for a certain following.
Yeah.
And they accepted it there. Wow. For the reason, I have no idea. But
I've never heard of anything like that. That must have been an eerie experience.
But imagine seeing La Santa Muerte now. La Santa Muerte is everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, it's very common for you to walk down a block and see. Like, basically, it's like, but it's a female. So it's like the Grim Reaper, but the girl version. And she's dressed in a wedding dress, like a beautiful dress, but all you see is like a skeleton. Woo. You know what I mean? And they have altars all over the city. Like, this is everywhere. Like, La Santa Muerte out there is very big. You know what I'm saying? So,
what were some other experiences that you were like a highlight that you're like, yo?
Bro, I went to the pyramids.
Oh,
bro, Teotihuacan. That was a life-changing thing too, bro. Like, You know how like you talk about aliens and we got to do a whole podcast on this, but like you know what I mean? Like this was the first time, bro, that I saw like pyramids in front of my face, like structures, like
the Aztecs.
Bro, by the Aztecs, yeah, Teotihuacan, bro. It was, and, you know, and if you go to Mexico City, it's only like an hour away. Like literally, my homeboy drove me, and like we were there for like an hour.
We gotta go.
No, Mexico City, it'll change your life, bro.
Guys,
it's like,
do you want to come with us?
bro, they have Six Flags. They got like, it's like a Mexican New York. I'm talking about. They have subways. It's like, yo, the food is amazing.
Yo, Mexican New York.
It is, bro. Like, think about it. Like you're walking down the street, and like you just go down the stairs like a subway, like boom, and you're catching the train.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just crazy.
And what was the food like? The women? How was the vibe?
Amazing. Everything was like the best food I ever had in my life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you understand? Like, think about Spanish food.
Yeah.
What's the most famous Spanish food ever?
No,
I'm talking about like from culture.
Tacos.
Yeah, like Mexican food. Think about it. Like Americans are obsessed with Mexican food.
100%.
Like, think about it. There's not a like
more on that than the like Puerto Rican.
Oh yeah, no, bro. There's like maybe
Dominican food. Like Mexican food is a little bit more.
There's maybe what, like 1,000 Puerto Rican restaurants in the U.S. Like, I mean, very conservatively, maybe 2,000 Dominican restaurants, but there's millions of Mexican restaurants.
That's fine.
Taco Bell alone, like, there's not a commercial Puerto Rican or Dominican brand. Think about it.
It's Chipotle supposed to be Mexican, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like,
Pollo Tropical, yeah, we say it's Cuban, but it's Florida. Yeah. Think about it, like maybe there's no Florida. Like there's really like not Pollo Tropicals like in California or Phoenix, Denver. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of food is local to. There's a lot of local foods, right? Like, but like think about it, even people that are close to Mexico, Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador, like they don't have a lot of restaurants. But Mexican is everywhere.
Yep, that's true.
And bro, the food, like Mexican, what you think is Mexican food here is nothing like how you think it is out there. Like quesadillas have no cheese out there. Like quesadilla has no cheese.
That's kind of
Let's go.
Like a real quesadilla has no cheese.
Get the fuck out of here, my nigga.
I thought about
Get the fuck out of here, my nigga.
You know what it is? A quesadilla is the way that they cook it. That's how it's called a quesadilla, but it has nothing to do with cheese. Like if you order quesadilla, you have to be like, oh, can you add cheese? Like it doesn't come with cheese.
I want a quesadilla with cheese right now.
Like, yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, with cheese, because the original version.
It is, bro, it is. The original version has no cheese.
Dog, I remember like, yo, you're like, everything has cheese. I'm like, yo, 90% of the shit we eat that's like, it's not cheese, it's rice. It's shit that you grow. You can't grow cheese.
Nah, but cheese makes everything better, though.
No, nigga.
I agree.
No, nigga.
Are you a spicy too person?
Yeah, I like spicy
like
food.
spicy?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like I like spicy food a lot. Like, you know what I mean?
Quesadillas do not need cheese.
Like I'm very Mexican when it comes to that. Like if I go to a taco spot and they don't have a real good hot sauce, like I'm like, no, I don't like it.
Cheese.
It's called chopped cheese, sir.
But we already
it's not
had
chopped.
This conversation.
Yo, can I get a chopped? That even sounds ridiculous.
And the original, Habibi told you, does not come with cheese.
No. The Mexican dude told me about quesadillas. We ain't talking about chopped cheese.
I'm talking about chopped cheese. Remember when we went to New York and we looked it up and the original doesn't have cheese?
I don't know if that's a fact, yo.
That's a fact, nigga.
That's not a fact. Because I think Haji's claims that they created the chopped cheese in Harlem.
Yeah.
Haji's, I think, is like the bodega that claims it.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I made a chopped cheese.
Fuck out of here.
That's the name of the sandwich.
Yo, Haji, come see me, my nigga.
Because think about it, like think about it,
nigga.
In New York culture, you never be like, yo, let me get a chopped. And then pause right there. Like, people are going to be like, cheese, right? You know what I'm saying? Bacon again.
So did you get to meet any girls?
No cheese.
Yes.
Go ahead. Since you want to know everything.
Moritas,
since you want to know.
Mojitas,
so,
that's what they call them? Moritas is like shorty, like a girl. Like moritas. Yeah, but Mexican girls. No, mojitas. Well, maybe it's.
I was like,
hey, I'll take the mojitas too. Hey,
they come
mojitas, morita. Yeah, let's change the R's. Like, you know what I mean? I met some mojitas. You know what I mean? But you know like how it is being around Mexican girls again reminded me of California so much because when I was in Cali, the majority of Spanish girls were all Mexican. Like that's like that was my first American experience with like Latino girls was like, you know, because I was the only Puerto Rican there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's either like Mexicans or Salvadorian girls, but like 90% were all Mexicans.
I get it.
You know what I mean? So yeah, Mexican women is a different vibe. You know what I mean? You know, yeah.
What's your? I don't know if are you ready to disclose? But what's your preference when you think about
what race? Like like Spanish women?
Yeah, if you think about.
As far as like my experience with like, I mean, if we're talking about bodies and like, you know, the dimensions of women,
just like mind and vibe.
Mind and vibe. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. All right, conversation piece, and the way that are treated. I have to give it up to Medellin, Colombia. Paisa, bro, that's like my kryptonite, bro.
Yo,
like
the girls
the talk,
Colombia, beautiful.
and it is not just the beautifulness; it's the way they treat you, the conversation, their accent is ridiculous. Like a Mexican, I mean a Paisa, because let me not say because not all Colombians are the same. Only Paisa speak that way. It's just the way that a Paisa woman, like the way that they talk to you, is a wrap. Like it's over.
Okay, how so?
Like she'd be like, "Yo, pues, papacito, pues entonces que estábamos allí parchándonos entonces." You're like,
she can get my entire.
Bro, it's over. It's over. Because remember, I'm from Puerto Rico, where women are more aggressive. Like, yeah, lo que hay, papi, ya están bien ahí a fuego, and like, you know what I mean? Like, it's very aggressive, and that's how I grew up. So I thought all women had to be like that. You know what I mean? Yo, but Colombian women are gangster, like super gangster, but they're very, very conservative in the way that they talk. Because think about it. You know, especially Paisa women grew up in the era of Pablo Escobar and very narco terrorism, like bombs. Like they grew up real gangster, but they don't act that way. Even the dudes, bro, like Paisa dudes, they're not like yo. They're very like no, parcero. You know, if you get in trouble, like they'll be like, oh, just clap them, like you know what I mean, like you just get clapped, like with nothing, like they'll clap you right there and just continue on like nothing.
Just sent water to a table.
Yeah, like they're not aggressive like us. Like they're not like, oh, I gotta be super macho. Like they're like, oh, pam pam, and then you know whatever. Like you know what I mean? They're like, parcero, pues se la busco, hermano, y pues así no se parche en el barrio, hermano. They're very gangster, bro. But it's scary to the point where like, because they don't show their emotions like that, like. So even when they get angry, you can tell by their words, but they're just not as aggressive as a Dominican or a Cuban.
Totally. I'm telling you, like, I feel, it's so fascinating you say that.
Yeah.
I feel like in the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Jamaicans, we tend to have like a harder thing.
Yeah.
And with South America, which is why I've never been to South America, bro, but I have such a interest with South America, is that they're so chill.
They are.
Their vibe
but it depends
more
though,
like,
because Caleños, Cali, they're more like us.
That's
like
true.
They're very
passionate.
Yeah, in the coast, Cartagena, Barranquilla.
I feel like, okay, for the most part, okay, if we think about Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Jamaicans, we're fire, and South America feels like water. But there's certain spots in South America that are also fire.
Yeah. But generally, that's their culture. Like Chile, Peru, well, maybe not Brazil. Like Brazil's the wild boys, but like, you know, Argentina, you know, they all have that very laid back flow. Like, you know what I mean? You know, Mexicans are also very. Peru? No, the only place in South America I've been to is Colombia.
Really?
Yeah.
And you've been there multiple times?
Oof, for like 6-7 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, I started going like in 2016, 17.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I started going to Bogota first and then Medellin.
Bro, can we bring the podcast there?
Oh yeah, of course. Like that's like my home now. Like Medellin, bro, is like my home. Like I go over there, like I take the train. Like I know everywhere to go. Like you know what I mean? Like I'll show you everything over there. Really? Like I got people everywhere.
The train, bro.
Yeah,
like, I love
the metro cable. Like you know what I mean? Like you go on top of the comuna, bro. It's beautiful. Medellin is a magical place, bro. Like because you know Medellin, when you land, you don't land in Medellin. You land in Rio Negro, which is like because Medellin sits in a valley.
Okay.
So you actually land on top of a mountain, like which is called Rio Negro, and Rio Negro is beautiful. It's like a lot of ballers. It's like a very rich part of town. Okay. So when you get to the airport, you're like literally like 35 minutes away from Medellin. So you have to drive over there. Okay. And when you drive, you're literally driving down the mountain. So they made a tunnel now that takes you straight to the city. So once you go through the tunnel, bro, it just opens up, and then you see like. Bro, everything in the valley, like, bro, it's amazing, bro. It's like one of the most craziest things you'll ever see.
I need to see South America.
Yo, Medellin is amazing. Bogota is different. Bogota is like more hood, like more like New York. Okay. Bogota's New York. Bogota's like super like 90s hip hop. Like you'll see like niggas like, you know, playing Wu-Tang and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like they love like Bogota is more like FAYN. Like, you know what I mean? Like they I'm saying like they rock like that type of shit.
Yo, tell me, you copping the Wu-Tang joints? The dunks?
No.
You're not copping them? You don't like them?
No. I like them for what they stand for, but
they're ugly as fuck.
No, they're not. But it's just not for me. Like I just don't like the. Bro, it's the same,
like balance and
yeah, I like new technology, bro. Like I'm into that whole.
I ain't gonna lie, when I saw them, I was like, "This is the same sneaker they've been had with a Wu-Tang."
But it's just because they just re-released the one that already came out.
Yeah,
it's just I guess new leather, whatever. But bro, the thing is about those shoes for me, like they hurt my feet. So it's like I buy them and I walk. Like let's say I take them out for a whole day, bro. When I get home, it's done.
Wow.
Like you know what I mean? Like my feet can't take it. That's why New Balance, like Asics, like these shoes that are more like what I mean, like running shoes. They're more comfortable for me. Like my feet don't crazy hurt. Like I took those New Balances out, the 96s to Mexico, bro, and I walked like forever. And my feet were great.
That's
if I would have done that in some like Jordan 1s, dog, I would have died.
You're doing it for style versus comfort.
Yeah, I think that those shoes are for style. Like this is my this is my flow. Like
like for Jordan 1s yesterday, and I was like, bro, these are not as comfortable as like my Air 1s or my fucking
bro, it's a
my
fact.
Nike running shoes, my fucking Vimo, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, bro. Like I think the more you get into fashion, the more you're into like your own style. Like you don't have to, and I'm not talking about nobody in particular, but like a lot of people they cop what's safe.
Yeah.
So they'll buy Air Force Ones, they'll buy the Timberland boot, they'll buy the Jordan 1s, they'll buy
because it's all purpose.
Because everybody has them. So you buy them, you spend 150, and everybody's like, yeah, man, you're doing it.
But it's not just that, you could wear them with everything.
Yeah.
Think about it, right?
Like those, bro. Like this is the most classic, like Air Force Ones.
Exactly.
Like those will never go out of style. They've been in style since they came out.
Fucking cornbread wheat Tims.
Yeah, of course.
I might not be from New York, but
you
go
wear Tims right now and do a run in New York, bro. When you get home, dog, like your feet is done. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like I knew niggas that used to play basketball in Tims, and I'm like, nah, dog, you're crazy. You're out of this world, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's like true love, like for Tims. I'm like, fuck that shit. Tims are fucking they'll destroy your feet, bro. Like if you're 16 years old, hey, do your thing, champ. But yeah, nah, man. After your 20s, dog, them Tim shits, fuck that. Like I wear them every once in a while.
Air Force Ones are comfortable and fly.
Yes, it's one of the very few shoes that have always been in style and they're still comfortable for sure. Yeah, I'll never take that away. But you cop, bro, those new Balances, those new Asics. And you'll throw your Air Force Ones out the window, bro. It's night and day. It's, yeah, bro. That's why Yeezys became so popular. Yeezys 350 is just the comfortable, bro. Like you'll
like heaven.
It might, bro. It might not be your style, but bro, the comfortability is crazy. There's no more better slides than the Yeezy slides.
You know what's crazy? I was just about to say, like, I think that's why Crocs got so popular.
Of course,
it's about comfortability.
It's cheap and it's comfortable, bro.
Yep.
Like they can't beat it.
Yep. And then you get to be and have your own personality with all these little buttons.
Yeah, you put the little bands in there. Yeah, you got it, dude. Yo,
fucking 28.
Episode 28 is in the books. Thank you for hanging out. Yo, Candy, it was amazing to have you. You know what I mean? We got to do this, because female energy in the pod is what we needed, bro.
Word.
I'm here for all of you.
Yeah, social media.
Certified at FAYN Music. You know the vibes.
Candy loves Miami on IG.
KIOSKOGOD, all platforms. We love y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Boogie.
Certified.